you?
What Speaking Freedom does online is provide general information for the culture to use to advance and improve. What we do privately is help individualize it for your needs and benefits. Grow with us.
We are kings, we are gods, but how you get them to believe it when they don't believe in anything? We're gonna save some lives in this lifetime. We haven't church in a while. Like God's doctor in the streets, the Holy Ghost used me to set them free. If love is the new religion, the hate is sinning, we stay winning. Just handling God's business, we ain't tripping. No bread to be dipping.
Cause we're speaking freedom, giving you the answers to be free.
We use the client to develop, to grow, and to bring out the best in themselves. We are simply a tool to help you learn how to make better decisions. Not just one decision, not just today, but for the rest of your life. Encouraging each person through each trial and tribulation.
Okay, so this video is going to serve as a side note. And honestly, the song that's in my head is "You got them power over me." That's what is on my mind while I'm walking up this hill and thinking about what I want to say, or what I want to say keep going on and on and on in my mind. How about that? Sometimes I don't be wanting to say shit, but if I can't stop thinking about it, then I'll be like, okay, well, maybe it's something that I need to damn say. So right now, that's what I'm gonna do. Trying to hold this stick and talk to you and keep my little hand warm, because I be waiting sometimes too late to come out here on these cold days. You gotta come at the heat of the day, like 1, 2, 3, anything after 4, definitely after 5, it's gonna be a lot colder because the sun has gone down a little bit. It has subsided, if we just rhyming. But so, side note, you get that power over me. One, nobody should have no power over you, but it's understandable if you in love with who you with just that much, that you respect them enough that where it feels like they got some type of power over you. But it's not really power as much as it's love, admiration, respect, and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? The components of power make up what causes relationships to work, basically. The best way to say that is saying that. But so, side note. To be the bearer of bad news, or good news to those who wish to hear it, you will never, ever, 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 ever get far by trying to point out what you think is wrong, or the flaws, especially with me. Let's say this: if you was trying to convince me of something that has anything to do with anybody else, your best bet would be showing yourself to be worthy, showing yourself to be different, showing yourself, or presenting something, a circumstance, a situation, or a person, or, you know what I'm saying, like, you'll be better off presenting what's deserved and displaying that in the most respectable way than you would be trying to say, let me show you what's wrong with this person. Because what it does is it's turned back on you. It would make me look at you like, maybe you like that too, if you can point it out. And this is always the fine line when I say stuff like this, because you get people that will help you identify things. You get people who can identify things by presenting you with what it should be. With presenting you with well, I see that, but that's not me. This is me. And this is where people fail at when they decide to copy or compete. Really compete is what I was thinking at first before that sound distracted me. I don't know if it's a bird or if it's somebody's system or something. But when people compete or try to compare, like, you have to present the narrative in which you are. Like, I could tell you about being a good person or being a bad person or anything like that, or I can present to you who I am if it's not like that. And then you have to, or scenarios where things can be, have been, and are different. It's like anytime that something is going on with other people, I rarely try to label or title or shit. For real, I won't even warn somebody of some shit unless I feel like we close enough for them to get where I'm coming from when I say something. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I think a person is automatically gonna think it's hate, shade, write me off, or anything like that, then I will shut up. I will not say a motherfucking word. You know what I mean? Because why am I gonna waste my breath? Oh, look, the snow stuck over here. That's some snow. Oh, hold on. You see that snow? Okay. I didn't think it stuck nowhere. I can show that to my children. Oh, anyways. So, if I know a person ain't gonna believe me, then I don't waste my breath. But if it's somebody that's been around for a while, that really know that my heart is never sour, it's always sound, then I am more likely to. You go ahead. I am more likely to. I don't know why this man is like not turning into where he need to turn at. He's like watching me instead. With like his damn granddaughter or something in the car. Like, nigga, do you know your granddaughter see you being creepy? Don't be a creep, nigga. Don't be a creep. Anyways, so it makes me just know. I know who I can share things that I notice with and who I cannot share those things with. I don't. But when I do notice something, normally it's not going to be me saying, ooh, don't feel like this or feel like that. It's going to be me I will present things to you before I do anything else. Meaning that I will point out flaw. I ain't got to say this person this or this person that. I'll just see if you start noticing the things that I'm noticing and showing me something different. Now, sometimes I don't do that shit at all. I let people live their little lives, experience what they meant to experience, and I mind my motherfucking business. And whatever they go through, whatever a person put them through, whatever they accept or whatever, it just be on them. But then there are times where I feel like I should be more responsible and say something. Sometimes you need to say something, goddamn. But sometimes you don't. Sometimes you gotta just let people be people. Let people experience what they meant to experience, because you don't want to circumvent a lesson or an experience that God prepared for them to have. So if somebody doesn't learn by the first time around, and God continues to take them into a cycle of tests, or let's not even make it deep. Maybe God ain't taking them into a cycle of tests. Maybe they keep doing the shit repetitively in every situation. They never change, not near a damn thing about themselves. And they just always cycle the same experience, no matter who they with, no matter if it's a good person or a bad person, no matter how much they know they need to change, they just keep doing the same old thing. When that happens, you gotta let people be people. Now, when you notice something, or when something is like life or death concern, then you should say something to the person. You ain't got to make it like, the way I move is just different. Unless it's somebody, like if I'm in a relationship with you, then I'm supposed to be able to say exactly what the fuck it is when it's that, and when it's warranted. Because sometimes some shit ain't worth mentioning to your people. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's not even worth me saying, hey, babe, did you see? Like, why even bother? But when it affects our relationship, or when it affects me, then I'm supposed to be able to go to my significant other and say, hey, I don't like this, I don't like this, I don't like this. And here are the reasons why. This is not just some superficial shit. This is me really trying to show you that something is going on or something is wrong. And if I don't share it with you, then it's going to sit on me. And if it sit on me, it's going to affect me emotionally and every other way, because I'm going to start acting different if I can't trust you, or if I feel like I can't share how I'm feeling with you. It's going to automatically make me guarded a little bit. But this wasn't about that, but that's good information to know. This is more so because sometimes people want to be in somebody else's position, and instead of being themselves and showing you different, they try to point out the flaw in somebody else. Especially if you're trying to be in a relationship with somebody, or if you thinking people or a woman need to be treated better, or a nigga need to be treated better, and you start trying to throw subtle hints and warnings and shit, versus saying, well, let me show you something different. Let me show you what life should be. This is the only reason why number one is number one. Honestly, like, it wasn't none of the extra shit. It was the display of character. You got to display your character. You can't tell me your character, because you can tell me one thing and it could be something totally different and be nothing like it's supposed to be. So that's really what I wanted to say or talk about was you'll never win me by trying to hate on him. You'll win me quicker by just being who you supposed to be, being solid, being thorough, and allowing that to make me want to fuck with you. Anything else is gonna make me, it might separate me from that, but it ain't gonna necessarily mean I'm gonna be fucking with you, if that makes sense. But I'm back at home. I gotta get these stuff out the oven, but I had to walk. I wanted to walk because I wanted to talk a little bit, and practicing that endurance is a beast within itself. But I hope what I said makes sense. I ain't going nowhere. But sad note.
I decided long ago never to walk in anyone's shadow. If I fail, if I succeed, at least I live what I believe. No matter what they take from me, they can't take away my dignity. Because the greatest love of all inside of me is sexual Charlie.
Thank Thank you for joining Speaking Freedom as we continue to assist you with your daily growth and intuitive wisdom. Loving is a lifestyle and we love to love. Inspiration is how we fuel faith. Please join us daily for your inspiration and motivation.
We have the entire world to offer you at your fingertips. Your life enhancement coaching specialist. Thank you for choosing us to assist you in accomplishing your personal and professional goals. And have a beautiful day. In love, we trust. This is brought to you by Good Head Group, Love Gang and Speaking Freedom. We thank God for you, and we love you.